What's going on, guys? John and Brad here with Best Price Nutrition. Be sure to visit our website at BestPriceNutrition.com. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Follow us on all major social media channels. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about an all-new Prohormone from high-tech pharmaceuticals. The high-tech Prohormone category isn't one that gets a ton of new products like pre-workouts and things like that, but high-tech has rolled out a number of things in the past year or so. We got Primobolan,
Halo Testin,
Winstrol, and the newest one, we don't actually have the bottle, but it's called Deca-Durabolin. You can see it right there, kind of a spin-off on Deca-Bolin. Same ingredients, but it's going to be at a higher dosage, and it's going to be 1 pill per day for those people who don't like having to take multiple tablets per day, right?
Yeah. So it's going to be, I have a feeling that it's just going to take over Deca-Bolin. I don't think this is going to be around in a few months because what Deca-Durabolin is the same exact ingredient. So if you take 1 pill of Deca-Bolin, you're taking 75 milligrams of Deca-Bolin. If you take 1 pill of Deca-Durabolin, you're getting 200 milligrams of the ingredient. Same exact ingredient. Deca-Bolin you take 2 times a day, so in a full serving throughout the day, 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, you get 150 milligrams. You take 1 of the Deca-Durabolin per day, and you'll get 200 milligrams. So less pills, more milligrammage per day. So it's going to be the same exact thing. I have to assume it's taking this over, so we'll probably have to change all the stacks and stuff. But what that basically means is this is going to be for people who are wanting to not have any estrogen conversion, not worry too much about a PCT. We always do recommend a PCT, but there are some that aren't as necessary as others. This would be one that's not as necessary for a PCT, but you still want to take it. No estrogen conversion, good for cutting.
So the Deca-Durabolin, like Deca-Bolin, is one that females are going to be able to take as well?
Yeah. That was the other one. So females generally are going to, when you have any like anabolic hormone or like steroids or whatever, there's going to be a ratio that you may have seen like 100 to 100, 500 to 500, 50 to 100. What that is an anabolic to androgenic rating. And anabolic means it's going to grow muscle. Androgenic means you're going to get male characteristics, like growing more hair on your back, face, whatever the case may be, deepening of the voice, like changing your facial structure a little bit. So the good thing about the 19-OR is that it is anabolic with almost no androgenic. So women can take it and not get the negative side effects usually associated with women and anabolics.
And if people often ask about on-cycle support, we typically always recommend a PCT, but you're probably not going to need on-cycle support like aromatase with this one.
Correct. So aromatase is going to be an aromatase inhibitor, and aromatase is the enzyme that converts testosterone to estrogen. So since there's not going to be a lot of that conversion, you really don't need an estrogen blocker like aromatase, but Arimaplex after cycle would be good. And if you're a woman, instead of taking Arimaplex, something you could try taking is Harmonize by Blackstone Labs, which is more of like a hormone optimizer as opposed to something that's going to boost your testosterone and crush your estrogen. So for women, that's kind of opposite what they want. Try out Harmonize if you're a woman for your PCT.
And I know Anavar is another popular one for women. We've recently started putting together some stacks with Anavar and Harmonize.
Yeah.
So I will probably wind up putting a stack with either Deca-Bolin and or if this gets replaced by Dura-Deca-Bolin, we'll make a stack for each one of these with Harmonize where you guys can save a couple bucks. And I think one of the last things people always want to know is what they can stack things with. I think a couple options could be Dianabol, Anavar, Equibolin, Superdrol, or one test. Is there anyone that in particular that you would recommend people stack Dura-Deca-Bolin with?
Yeah. So, I mean, this is going to be similar to, I think we were talking about previously. I think it's Winstrol, where this is good by itself. Or if you're going to bulk, stack it with a bulking agent. If you're going to cut, stack it with a cutting agent. If you're trying to recomp, do something similar to it. This can go any direction you really want it to. By itself, it's more cutting, but it's definitely beneficial wherever you want to go. So if you're trying to put on size, Deca-Bolin and Anavar, or Deca-Bolin and Dianabol. If you're trying to cut, Deca-Bolin and one test, Deca-Bolin and 1AD. And I'm saying Deca-Bolin right now, but when Deca-Durabolin comes out, swap the word out for there. So you could stack it with any of those things. Stack it with the bulking ones or the cutting ones. It'll just aid in those processes.
And then just one other thing you might want to throw in there. We've noticed a lot more people are starting to use testosterone, high-tech testosterone 650, with their PCT after a cycle to help kind of maintain gains and continue building muscle while they're taking a break between Prohormone cycles. So that's one other thing you could throw in there as well.
Yeah, definitely. And testosterone does work really well. A lot of people like it just as much as a lot of the Prohormones. It's super effective.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much everything, huh?
Yeah, and we should have this by the end of the week. So if you're right, end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the listing up on the website right now. We'll drop a link to the Deca-Durabolin listing down below if you guys want to read more about it, see the supplement facts, all that stuff. And like you said, it should be in here by the end of the week.
Yep. All right. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment, call us, send us an email, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
Later, guys.
Thanks. I'll get this done now so we can